you know, it's like a rotten apple inside of you, and there's just nothing. There's nothing you can do until you finally let go, right? And yeah, I want to tell you a little story about a client of mine. So she came to me the first time, and she said, "Oh, you know, what do I do? Do I need to take anything off?" And I said, "No, you're fine, you're fine." And I went, "Oh, something about that watch that's really bugging me. Could you just take it off and pop it on the table?" And she goes, "Oh my God." This is quite clunky watch. And she goes, "Oh, but that's the only thing I got out of my last relationship." And I was like, "You need to put that shit down." And she got on the table, and I was like, "Okay, start working. I'm like, "Okay, just tell me about this relationship." "Oh, he took all my money. He was gaslighting me. He was a narcissist." Blah, blah, blah. And I said, "Okay, the watch needs to go. Like, you've got to let go of that watch." She's like, "Oh, but you know, out of everything, it was the only thing I got that's worth all this money." And I was like, "Oh, the watch has got to go." And she was like, "Fine, I'll sell it." So she tries selling it for like 3 weeks. She comes back about 3 or 4 weeks later, I think. And she's like, "Oh no, you know, I've tried to sell it, but I can't sell it." And I was like, "I'll just chuck it in a charity box." "Oh, I can't do that, it's worth a lot of money. It's the only thing I got." And I said, "Okay, get her on the table, start working again." I'm like, "Okay, the watch needs to go home." And she's like, "Oh no." And I was like, "Okay, you just go away and chew on that and you come back when you're ready." And so she came back a few weeks later. She didn't know anything. And she's like, "Okay, I've accepted that the watch has to go home." She's like, "Do I have to give it to him?" And oh, that's right. The reason she came to me, this is really important. The reason that she actually came to me was because she had massive money blocks. She wanted to be an artist. I got permission to tell this story, by the way. She's an awesome woman. Yeah, she's an artist. She wanted to be a full-time artist. She wanted to go to Wearable Arts in Wellington, but she had no money. She applied for this grant. She never heard back, and she had applied for some other money, and so she was on the bones of her bum. And anyway, so I said to her, "Okay, the watch is going home. Great, you've accepted that." And I said, "No, you don't have to give it to him direct. You can chuck it in an envelope, give it to someone to give to him with a nice note inside saying it's coming home." And she's like, "Wow." And I said, "And then you give it to your friend and you send it back to him." And she's like, "Fine." And I went, "With love." And she was like, "Oh God, I'm going to have to think on that one for another couple of weeks." So she went off, and I didn't see her again for a couple of months. And then she came back, and she was like, Mel, I have to tell you this story, you'll never believe it." And she's like, "Okay." So I put it in the envelope, and I wrote a nice little note, and then I just blessed it with my love, and I sent it back. And she said 2 days later, my grant came through for 20 grand. 4 days after that, 2 friends rang me and they said they're taking me to Wearable Arts and they're paying for my tickets. And 2 days after that, another flow of money came through. And I said, wow, what have we learned about manifestation? And I said, that is, the power of manifestation. Releasing everything that doesn't serve you and creating a vacuum for something to come in that is way more powerful